I want to quickly show you how you can combine both fundamental analysis, proper diversification, and technical analysis and generate high profitable trades. I will also share with you 9 of our swing signals that I shared with my community. This video is in 3 phases. The first aspect is the fundamentals, which I'm going to do effectively. Then after that, we will do how to diversify the trades, and then we will go to trading view and look at the charts where you should place the trades. And not only that, we will also end by going to Forex Factory to see the upcoming event and how this event might affect some of the trade setup that you are going to take. So it is important that you watch this video from beginning to the end to understand all these things. Click on the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. I used to share some high quality videos. You can check some of the videos in the channel and see a lot of things that you can enjoy from here. If you check the description of this video, you will also find a link to a WhatsApp channel. That channel, anytime that I'm doing my free live analysis, I used to share the links there so that you can join me and enjoy part of these free signals with my community. If you want a one-on-one coaching on how to trade Forex profitably, there is a link to a WhatsApp. You can send a message to me directly through that WhatsApp link, and I'll be glad to have you in the Weldds Forex Academy. I just updated the central bank balance sheet, and based on the rating here, you see that US dollar is the strongest currency. It has remained like that. All retail traders need to learn this thing, that fundamentals is the way to go. Looking at this screen now, you can see that we analyze unemployment rate, central bank balance sheet, GDP, inflation, unemployment rate, a lot of other things. And at the end of the day, we rank these economies from the strongest one to the weakest. But these are powerful nationalities, and including the Eurozone, the 8 most traded economies. Actually, we can rate even other economies along, but I decided to stop with the 8. And looking at these 8 economies based on the fundamentals, you see that the strongest economy here is the United States. On Friday, when we traded NFP, I do not react to NFP. I don't just wait for news to come at red and then I jump in. That method of trading looks like gambling to me, and I feel like there should be a better way of trading, and this is what I explained in that video that I dropped on the WhatsApp group. So the first currency here is the US dollar. The Google Sheet placed Japanese yen as the second here, but if you look at it, United Kingdom, which is a pound, and Japan, their overall rating is around 57. But at the same time, you see that UK appreciated by 1.79%. So I place UK as the second strong economy. Okay, so the strongest economies here are US, United Kingdom. Australia dropped last week, but after their central bank balance sheet was released, Australia became strong. And you can see here that Australia appreciated by 13.33%, making AUD one of our favorite currencies. Now, if you look at the lower side, Euro is still at the bottom there. New Zealand is there also, and it continued to drop by 2.38%, while Switzerland left its position by 6.52%, getting weaker. So overall, you see that the 3 strong economies here are US, United Kingdom, Australia, and even Japan. But anytime that Japanese yen is strong, I don't like buying the Japanese yen. I like to trade against Japanese yen. So I will only wait for when Japanese yen comes down towards the lower 3 before we look for trading pairs that concern the Japanese yen. So I will pair the top 3 strong economies against the weak one. So we take USD against Switzerland, USD against New Zealand, and USD against Euro. So Euro, USD, CHF. Because the US dollar is strong and CHF is weak, we will be looking for a buy on this currency pair. The second currency pair we are looking at is USD against New Zealand dollar. So NZD, US dollar. This is the second currency pair in our watch list. The third one is USD against Euro. So you see Euro. With that, I am through with US dollar. Now, we come to the second one. We will use pound and pair the other 3. So you see GBP, CHF. For GBP, CHF, because pound is strong and CHF is weak, we'll be looking for a buy on that currency pair. Then the second one, we have GBP, New Zealand dollar. GBP is there as a strong one, and then New Zealand dollar is weak. So we are taking GBP against New Zealand dollar. We have GBP against New Zealand dollar. Okay, Euro GBP. After we have finished ranking those three, the next one we'll be using is AUD. AUD is a strong currency. We will look for AUD against CHF, and we will look for AUD against New Zealand dollar, and then we'll look for Euro AUD. So those are how many currency pairs. Having seen this thing, we have 9 currency pairs that will be trading next week. What are we going to do to USD CHF? We'll buy it. For New Zealand dollar, US dollar, what do we do with it? We will be looking for sell opportunity. Euro USD will be looking for sell opportunity. GBP CHF will be looking for buy opportunity. GBP New Zealand dollar will be looking for buy opportunity. Euro GBP will be looking for sell opportunity because pound is strong and euro is weak. While AUD CHF, we will be looking for buy opportunity. AUD New Zealand dollar will be looking for buy opportunity, while Euro AUD, we will be looking for sell opportunity. I want to move to the second level, which is the point which I call diversification. You don't necessarily have to trade the 9 currency pair, but you can trade only 3 if you wish, if you see opportunity. Now the currency pair, let me rank this currency pair. The first one is USD CHF. I have taken a USD currency and I've taken a Switzerland currency. I'm not going to take this one again. I will come under this second one and I will look for GBP New Zealand dollar, and I'll come to the third one and I will look for Euro AUD. This is called diversification. If I take a USD CHF trade, I do not need to add another USD trade, so that in case USD is getting any problem, it's only one currency pair. When I studied Ray Dalio is the founder of Bridgewater Associates. He said that the holy grail of investing is diversification. So if you want to trade in a way that when one currency is going in your favor, another currency is also trading, and if all your trades are bad, they will not affect you. So you can diversify like this. So these are 3 currencies that one person can trade. Another one is that you can come here and start with NZD USD. Then you come to the second one and take something like Euro GBP. And then you come to the third one and take something like AUD CHF. Looking at these 3 currency pair, no currency is repeated in these 3. If you are taking this, the third classification we have here, we can take Euro USD. Then if you come under this place, you see something like GBP CHF, and then you come here, you see something like AUD NZD. What I have shown you here is more powerful than anything at all. So if you have 3 currency pairs running in your MetaTrader, you should not go and take Euro USD, New Zealand dollar USD, and USD CHF. All of them are USD pairs. And this is November. US will be going to election period. If anything affect one US pair, it's going to affect all of them. But if you trade like this, if you take only USD CHF, GBP, this and this, you see that if anything affect Australia, it will not affect the other ones. If anything affect Euro, the other ones are safe. So this is diversification. You can look at it like this. You can also take all the 9 currencies, assuming that you see opportunities. That way, if you're going to do that, you're going to divide your risks. In case you want to take 2% of your account for every trade, you can divide it and take 1% across all of them. It's also fine. But if you're going to just take 3 trades, look for 3 trades that are not correlated. This is the main important aspect of Forex trading. All those things that you go to the chart and you are drawing charts here and there, those things are technical analysis. Anybody can do that. 99% of Forex traders know technical analysis. They know how to draw trend lines. They know how to do moving average. They know how to add RSI, stochastics, all those things that almost 99% of retail traders are doing. They know all those things. But the most important aspect of trading, which is changing my own life, is when I came to understand the power of fundamental analysis. When I go to the chart, I'm not going to look for anything that is outside this thing that I have seen here. You can also see that Canada is somehow within the middle. You can look for a currency pair like EuroCAD and all, but I like to look at the 3 extreme currencies first. So having said this, when you come to your trading view, you are only coming to know when should I enter the trade. See, fundamental tells you what direction the market will be going. Technical tells you should you enter now or you should wait. That is the only purpose of technical analysis. People only have problem when they feel like technical analysis gives them trading direction. The purpose of technical analysis was never built to give you trading direction. It's only there to tell you should you enter now or you should wait. Then market sentiment tells you what are other people doing. Is there risks in the market? How are other people thinking, both institutional traders and all those things? I was watching one of the big YouTubers and he said, forget fundamentals, throw away fundamental is not important. That top-down analysis is, I'm not saying that his top-down analysis is bad, but top-down analysis alone alone cannot help you so much in this market. Smart money concept is good for people who want to go through that path, but smart money concept alone cannot help you if you are trading against the direction of the fundamental. Most of the times, when you look at hedge funds and like Bridgewater Associates, you look at Goldman Sachs, all those people, they trade using macroeconomics, and this is what the institutional traders are keeping away with. All those things they call institutional concept, where is let's look at where institutions are taking trades. All those things are I don't think they actually matter. So for euro US dollar, we are looking for sell opportunity because US dollar is stronger and euro is weak. I do my analysis on three major time frames, the weekly, to see what the market looks like first. So if you look at the weekly time frame for euro US dollar, you can see that this currency pair has been in a range. Now when you look at where we started selling, we sold from here down and we are still going down towards this area. So from the weekly time frame, there is still space for us to trade towards this area. There is still space for us to still look for sell. I think we are good. Then you come to the daily time frame, you see that the market came to this point and started going back. If the fundamentals were very bad, this market could have traded to this area. It can actually do that and drop. But based on the fact that euro is extremely weak, I doubt if that movement is going to happen. So let's look for the trading setup for next week, because I like taking trades that we can actually trade and make money. Then if you come to 4 hours time frame, that is where I like to see my entry. Now looking at 4 hour time frame, this market was in a downtrend and we keep on selling. We keep selling this currency from somewhere around here. We started our sell and it has been selling down. So we sold. Last week I took this trade. We actually sold here, made some money. Then it came back here. When the market retraced to this point, we were supposed to continue the sell. I was looking for a sell that will move from here and keep going. But that didn't happen. Instead, the market pushed back and went all the way there. But right now, what I am seeing is that the market has realigned to the direction of the fundamentals. This market has the tendency, it can come here to the 61.8 or even here and turn and start going up. That is one possibility. But let me tell you what I think will happen. If you come to the 1 hour time frame, you can see here that there was a trend movement up, down, up, down, up, down, up to this level and down. So there was a change of structure there. Okay? So on the 1 hour time frame, the market has clearly changed structure after NFP. So what I think will happen next week, which because I'm only looking for a sell on this currency pair, is something like this, maybe from here down. It might pass here and go down. Anytime that the market stop, you wait for a retracement, let it push back to the 61.8 fib level, and then you can look for a sell and continue down. So that is what you should do for euro USD. So I like to stop at the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so on the 4 hour time frame, this red candle, allow it to keep going down. Let it go down to wherever it has stopped and retrace. When it retraces to the 61.8 fib level or 78 points, as you see a reversal candlestick pattern, you can now enter that sell and keep moving down, with at least a risk reward ratio of 3:1, and then you can now take that sell from there down to around this zone. So with that, I'm through with euro US dollar for next week. But a word of caution here: if this trade retraces around here and goes up and break this level and keep going, you should not take a buy, you should not take a sell. Just leave it to go and do whatever it wants. Then later you can look for a sell, because we are only looking for sell on that currency pair. The next trade we have on our watch list is NZD USD, New Zealand dollar US dollar. Okay, so this is New Zealand dollar US dollar. This trade is actually a clear sell. We have been selling for some time and we are not going to stop anytime soon. You can see this currency pair on the weekly time frame. This is where I start my analysis. You can see that this market has been in a range from this level up to around here, and it is getting close to that level on the weekly time frame. So as you're selling next week, know where you might have problem here. So if it comes here and break and retest, we can have a very long sell to this area on the weekly time frame. Use this on the weekly time frame. We can sell towards here, but for now we have this level to contend with. So that is what the weekly time frame is telling us. So let's go to the daily time frame. The daily time frame, you can see that we are getting close to this area. If you take this thing from here around 81 pips, but if it breaks that level and continues, we might have a long sell. But for now, just 81 pips or 80 pip movement remaining. So if you come to the 4 hour time frame where we used to take our entries, this trade is running for us. Those people that took NFP trades with me. The trade is running in profit. I took a Fibonacci retracement from here to here, and then we entered this trade here at the 61.8 fib level, and that was one of the signal I gave. I asked people to set pending order, one of the pending order there, and the market came, touched that place, and triggered us in, and we are in profit from that level down. Okay, the second pending order was around here, but we didn't take that trade. If you are in that trade, watch. We've taken partial profit. When the market comes here, you can close some of your positions, and then the second profit is 3 times of whatever you are risking. So we would like to have this as our second take profit somewhere around here, so that you have a gap before that support level. You would have closed your trade. That is for New Zealand dollar USD. If you are not on this trade, don't rush. Just wait for this impulse move to finish. Maybe let this thing trade to here, because we have already entered. It has passed the entry point. Then you wait for another pullback. Then you can take the next trade. That is what you should do. If you look at pound CHF, and I say we should be looking for buy on this currency pair. Okay, so if you come to the weekly time frame, let's see what is happening on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, you can see here, see what is happening here, so that you will not be confused. Anytime that you cannot understand the lower time frame, go to a higher time frame. And anytime the higher time frame is not too clear, you can come back to one step lower. Okay, so looking at the pound CHF, you are seeing a new trend that is forming here. So it came back to around this zone, and you are actually taking a buy. So that is what the weekly time frame is telling us. And see, the distance between where it is to there is a large distance. And if you take the ruler from here, that's around 300 pips, around 300 pip movement. So it's a large movement. Then if you come to the daily time frame, what do we see there? On the daily time frame, you can just see this thing is clear. If you had seen this on Friday, you would have taken this trade. I didn't enter this trade. I am regretting now. What a sweet trade. If you look at this trade now, from here to this place, the market clearly came to our entry zone. Hey, Jesus Christ, I did not see this trade. There will be another opportunity. So this was 61.8 fib level where the market came, blast it, and would have, if you are pending on that was there, you would have entered that trade. Or at the 78.6 fib level, this level here, this is the second level. It went close to that place, but right here, this trade is already moving. But what can you do if you come to the 4-hour time frame? Let's see if you can have a good, just maybe watch this. You can do something like this, come back here, and then continue. So you can still set your pending order at 61.8 fib level on this trade here. Set your pending order there. It can still come back. This is what might happen. It might come like this, and then it will take some time. Then it will continue moving. Pound is a very strong currency. You see that CHF interest rate differential will be in your favor, so you can keep the trade for a long period of time. I want everybody in this group. I don't like people trading demo, and then some people are busy in the group. Some people are not. I want everybody in this my community going into 2025. I want people in this group to have some money in your account to trade with. So what I'm going to start a challenge from Monday, which is to grow a $50 account to $1,000. I don't know if I can finish that challenge by December. Okay, but if we will be consistent, I'll give you the entry point, the stop loss, the lot size for that. I'm keeping it at $50. If you want to join that challenge, I will create a WhatsApp group called the $1,000 challenge, and we will trade responsibly. It's not like stacking all those rubbish I hear on YouTube. People are blowing their accounts, and the YouTube influencers are the brokers, are the ones making the money. The community is not making money. And another thing, I don't want people to go and resort to trading with Profem, because based on the statistic on the background, I have some privileged information based on the statistic from the background. When people pay for prop firms, at least let me tell you from the statistic, 2% of retail of people who pay for prop firms, 2% get funded, the first funding. But people who make their first withdrawal from prop firm are just less than 1%. So that is why a lot of prop firm founders are making so much money and the traders are not making money. And I don't want you to do that. So if you can help yourself build up a trading account from a minimum of that $50 to something like $1,000, you can get something working for you. So if you want to join this thing, you have to DM me. You will create a trading account, fund it with $50. My own charge for this, you are going to send me only $20. That is my own fee for getting you in the process. And then when we trade to $200, we tell everybody to withdraw $100 from the account. And then we'll start again from $100, grow it to $1,000. When you get to $1,000, all of you in the call will pay me a 10%. Make I become pastor for once for this thing. So if you're good, it's not compulsory for anybody. If you want to join, you can DM me. We're starting that on Monday. You just just send me a DM. You create your account, then you join. I'll give you as many trades. We'll go. The lot size, I'll calculate it based on that $50 trading account. Let me go to euro pound against US dollar. Look at this. US dollar is here as the king. The second currency you see there is pound, which is here. Two of them are close. If you look at the trade we took during NFP on the GBP US dollar, pound is going to be strong in the coming days, but not against US dollar. Okay, so this is pound against US dollar. These trades, by next week, we might go into a consolidation, into a range. But overall, what you see here is that US dollar is strong, and I'm only trading in the direction of the strong one. When this trade, we took this trade from here, we traded down to this place, and I was expecting that it will do at least 50% to 61.8% retracement before the next impulse move. When this impulse, this was already on. All this impulse move was already on. Part of this was already on. Then if you come to the 15 minutes, let me just go to the 15 minutes time frame. NFP happened around here. This was NFP. So NFP sparked up from here to here. Why are you going to battle with this kind of thing? Some people, when that red line candle appeared, they closed their trade and they were shouting on YouTube. But you're actually gambling your money. A lot of people blew their account that yesterday. Should not trade this way. This is gambling. They just go to Forex Factory. The news, hey, NFP is red. It's red. Buy, sell GBP, sell USD, sell you. It's not. Please don't trade that way. Now, the overall trend for this currency pair on the weekly time frame, this thing looks like an uptrend. But if you take a trend line from here and draw from here, it has already broken that uptrend. It has broken the uptrend. If you come to the daily time frame, we were even selling GBP from around here. We have been selling, and now it has broken, sat there, and it's pointing downward. And because of NFP, some people are going to take a buy on that currency pair. What's happening to people? We come to 4-hour time frame. We have been selling all the way from here. After this thing came from here down here, it came there. We took a sell. It broke this place, retested, and all this magic was happening last week. And after it sat there, we took that sell down to this place. And then if you take your Fibonacci retracement from this point on to here, it came back. I was telling you guys, wait at the 61.8 fib level. Wait here. Fundamentals are in our favor, and the technicals are even in our favor. So why are you, because of NFP, you are going to gamble? This trade is the one we took. We still have a space down to this place. When you have all this place to trade from here down, why are you battling with that 20 pip NFP? And then people will not calculate stop loss. They will go and stack it. They will enter 50 lot size and on their $100 account. And after it blows, they will come and say Forex is scam. Next week, you might expect some consolidations. It might trade down here and begin to do something like it might, because USD and pound, they are close. But overall, this is where we are going. The next thing we have here is Euro GBP. This is Euro GBP. Let me go to weekly time frame. What's actually happening to Euro GBP? If you do not go to the higher time frame and you just trade from the lower time frame, you will be confused. Look at the higher time frame from here down to here. This trade is at liberty to come towards here before the next movement. It's at liberty to do that. But that does not mean that I should be looking for buy. So if you come to daily time frame, let me see what the daily is telling us. Look at the daily time frame. People are jumping with this. If you're a day trader, you're a scalper, good for you. But I won't even do day trading or scalping against the direction of fundamental. When I see something like this, I will just wait for this trade to push into here or at most here, and then I will look for that sell. So if you come to 4-hour time frame, this is what you should wait on this currency pair. This is a very sweet trade actually. It might push to this zone. Look for the trade, a sell around there. Okay, so that is that for pound against US dollar. Pound CHF, we are looking for a buy. I already gave you this trade, this analysis, and we entered from here. So let your pending order wait there. I showed you this trade from the weekly time frame. This trade I have shown you. If you trade well, this is enough to build up your trading account without you blowing anything. Spread your risks across and trade responsibly. The market has already gone to the entry point and moved. But what do? You can only come and wait for it. So something like this can happen. See what will happen, what might happen. So it has come like this. It's going there. It might come back like this, go like this, come back, then it moves. See what will happen there. So that you don't go and enter. I see Mr. David say we should buy. Then you go and enter when it is already there, and then your stop loss is just 5 pips. It will hit you out and you will not. But just wait for it to come back to the entry zone.
Can we look at HF too? HF.
AUDCHF. For AUDCHF, if you look at the weekly time frame, let's go to the weekly time frame. Remember, when the fundamentals just make this life easy for you. If you do not have the fundamental, you'll be trading blindly and you go to 15 minutes time frame. Now, with this, looking at the weekly time frame, this is what AUDCHF is telling me right now. It's telling me to look for a buy. Fundamentally is buy, and here it's even around an entry zone. So we should be looking for a trade around here. So that is weekly. If you come to the daily time frame, it's at entry zone. So you can actually take this trade once the market open, and make sure you calculate your stop loss and take profit using the ATR calculator. Don't just go and do 3 pip stop loss. No. If you look at this from here to this level, this is clearly a buy now. The market broke the 61.8 fib level and then arrived here. So this trade, this is the first trade. I'll just execute this trade. It has already gone, sha. But maybe you wait for it to come back, but you can take that trade. If you come to the 4-hour time frame, let me see what the 4-hour time frame. So you can get a lower entry. This is good, man. This is good. So look at this. Look at this. On the 4-hour time frame, it has come here. Even broken structure on 4-hour time frame. So what are we talking about? Just do this from here to here. Place a pending order around here, which is 0.5685, or you take another pending order around here. This one, the stop loss is even going to be very small. And then we are trading all the way. When you see some of my trade, I just keep my trade for and go and sleep from here. And you're taking all the way up there with just proper risk management. Just proper risk management. So you are going all the way from there up to around this zone. You can take some profit when it comes here. Just look for that trade. Is a nice setup anyway. So that is that about AUDCHF. Which other one? AUDNZD. So weekly time frame. If you look at AUD New Zealand dollar, this trade is a buy now. That was what the fundamentals told us, and we cannot go against our fundamental. It has even broken here, retested. So let's see what this place is telling us. Look at the trend. Look at the trend. From here it came, bounced up here, going back. I will look for buy on this currency pair, but let me go to 4 hours and see if I have an entry. Okay, it seems I have one entry now. It has already moved from the 61.8 fib level. It has already triggered in. You can take some profit here or here. Then you leave the other one for God knows when. As far as the fundamental keep aligning in our direction, you leave the trade to keep going. Some people cannot just be patient to see their trades. Small retracement, they close and they are going to. Which other one? Are we done? GBP New Zealand dollar. You should look for buy and buy we are seeing here. This trade I've been buying this currency pair, sha. The weekly, this place, this is a level where trade it went down. It actually gave a double top and put back. But it can still go back there and break. Maybe this time it might break it. But if you come to the daily time frame, let's see what the daily is telling us. It's already showing us that it hit there, came back. Maybe it's coming to acquire strength to go and break that place. It actually did that, but as it came back, it might acquire strength to break. If it breaks here, retest. And where are we going? It's going to be a long ride if it eventually breaks there. But for now, let me see what is possible. This trade was here. It's already moving. Now I might not take this trade unless it comes back and then give me a change of structure and I can take it. So that is that. We have looked at about 9 trades in all. Out of all these 9, and there might be other ones if you compare cards. Card is at the middle. I'm somehow skeptical about cards. And Japanese yen. I'm waiting for Japan to come down. As far as Japan is up, I'm not taking a trade. Japan, I'll wait for it to come because I like to buy Japanese yen pairs and keep them. I don't like to trade when the Japanese yen is strong. Let's look at what's going to happen on Monday. On Monday, Japan will be on holiday. Japan is going to be on holiday. Then there is no much thing that is going to happen on Monday. Nothing much. So Monday, you will be seeing a lot of playing up and down. So look for the places I've asked you to wait for your trade. Let your spending orders be there. On Monday, you will see a lot of indecision. Then on Tuesday, Australia will release their interest rate, and that will be around 4:30 a.m. It's even good on Tuesday, so that we'll trade whatever the rating will be updated, and we'll trade it on Wednesday. So this will move the market. Then unemployment rate in Switzerland will also help us to update that rating. And then you are seeing ISM manufacturing PMI on that Tuesday. So Tuesday on the 5th, you will be seeing some activities. Monday, you might not see much activity. Then Wednesday, you will also some listen. Then Thursday movements again. You see Thursday policy, because United Kingdom will give their interest rate decision. Thursday is projected to drop from 5.0 to around 4.7. And if this happens, it will help GBP USD to fall further by next week. If this thing happens, GBP USD will be going down. So note that unemployment claim and all those things. Then on Thursday, that same Thursday later, US will be looking at Fed fund rate, whether US will cut interest rate or not. All these things, all these trading ideas I've told you can change based on the upcoming data. So I will update you in the group whatever is going on, and then we are trading with updated information. On that Thursday, you also have retail sales in the Eurozone. So all these things will help us to get a better position. Then Friday, unemployment rate. Forex is not a side hustle. Please, if you are approaching Forex trading like a side hustle, and then you are buying indicators here and there, you carry indicator here, buy here, hey, let's go. And then you are joining Telegram groups with 100,000 subscribers and this, and then you are just, some of my students, when they come to learn under me, I tell them, leave all those Telegram groups. You analyze the trade, you trade it. It's your money. Some are lucky to be in Europe, where if you blow your account, you can go and work somewhere overnight shifts and raise money. If you blow a $200 account, some of us, they will sweat before you raise. So proper risk management is there. Somebody will have $200. You will not pay to learn how to trade. You carry it to buy a Profem account and you will blow it there. People are blowing $500 Profem account. You feel like $50 is too small for you to use and trade, but you can use it to buy a Profem account and blow it, and then they are buying Lamborghini with your money. They are not, it's not for, see, some of the information I get from this industry, I've been involved with some of the top guys in the industry who I later find out that they are just Ponzi schema. You know, some people are genuine in the industry, and some people have multiple sources of income, including affiliates. They have affiliates, they are doing YouTube, they have affiliate links, so they can afford to blow as many accounts. They come and blow their trading account, withdraw from their back IB link and fund it again, and then they will show you the blown ones. You feel like this thing is not like that. When you blow your own, you go and work and carry your salary, and then some of you will do contribution and use the money, and some people even as naive as possible to go and borrow money and trade, and some will even go and collect money. You do not even know how to trade. You are collecting money from people to go and trade for them. You know, leave all those kind of things. Sit down, learn this craft. It is not a side hustle. It's a serious business. This industry where you are involved, a lot of people have interest in this industry. Governments have interest in this. The biggest hedge fund, $8 trillion market. So don't think you should come here and feel like you can control the market. Learn as much as you can. Trade according to your account size. Do not go and gamble, and then you do all that. Thank you all for coming to the call. I won't be here if you are not there. I really appreciate you all.